And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Alex Cobb, and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour with sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart is there, and he'll bring this one in. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty. One man out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now another 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 0 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Line to the right side, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Batting fourth.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Chapman is off at first with 2 away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ready with the 2-1. Pops this one up. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. A's have to settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the A's 1 and the Orioles nothing. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
The pride and joy of Android High School and Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. Who reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Settling in now, number one. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the
third
batter right
baseman,
there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Jace Peterson. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
Runner!
He's running. All even now, 2-2. Villar, the runner at first with 2 gone. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. High and deep to right center. Pinder is in pursuit. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Here's Jurickson Profar, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Jurickson Profar.
Cobb's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike three called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Striding in, Josh Fegley. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. In there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-1 is a sinker in the zone, called a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So striding in, Joey
Leading
Ricker.
off
He's set
for
to
the
lead
Orioles,
off the home half of the
the right
second.
fielder, Joey
First delivery
Ricker.
to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. And safe, says the first base umpires. The throw was too late. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here. So they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be
Ladies
reviewed.
and
So
gentlemen,
the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready,
Upon
and
video
off comes
review,
the headset,
the call of
and
safe
he's
at first
out.
base
So
has
the
been
original call is
overturned,
overturned,
and the batter
and it ends up being
ruled
a well-used challenge there. Stepping up to the plate, DJ Stewart. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Another 0-2 home. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Stewart leads off first with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High and deep to right center. Laureano ranging back to the track. Gone! So it's There's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Batting up, the catcher, Jesus Sucre.
Olsen over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 1.
Riding in once again, number 1. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2-1 Baltimore. Next up for the A's, Robbie Grossman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Pinder averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Cobb gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Sucre. And he makes the throw to first. Pinder is retired. 2 down now.
Third baseman, Matt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. 1
ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Lined hard toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More coming up from Baltimore after this. Now at the plate, Jace Peterson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Jace Peterson.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Ball 2.
On the ground to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, D-Roll,
The
that's a
batter,
great
number
hustle
2,
off the box right there. The
second
shortstop
baseman,
has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's
into the box now, Mark Trumbo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Peterson on second. VR at first with no outs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, the first baseman, Greg Mancini.
Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
A payoff pitch one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big
now
no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Here comes the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here. One man out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Stewart going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And now a pitch on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 22.
Two away now in the Oakland fourth. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the fourth is still alive.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Ready now, Jurickson Profar, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and it's fouled away. Laureano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now for
Leading
the
off
O's,
for
DJ
the
Stewart.
Orioles,
He's set to lead us
the
off
left
in the
fielder,
home half of the 4th
number
inning.
24.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. The next 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Grossman. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 35, Dwight Smith Jr.
Now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The catcher, number 40, Jesus Sucre.
Stepping up now, Jesus Sucre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning,
Number
but
1.
not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, number 1, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, after
the third
back-to-back
baseman.
2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Jace Peterson. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-2 pitch. Softly hit to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Orioles strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Into the box now, Josh Fegley. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here it comes. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
In now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Grossman brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
1-1.
Grossman on at first, nobody out. Drilled on the ground to short. Over to VR. On to first, and they get them both.
Up next,
really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Fouled off. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Sucre corrals it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead this one 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar.
Leading off
singles to his credit thus far.
The second baseman, Jonathan
First pitch of the at-bat.
Villar.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pinder sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pinder is over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help
Now
it.
batting.
But when a hitter
The
like
first
that
baseman,
digs in, you'd rather be standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That's a
2-0 now.
2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here now the 2-2. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Popped him up. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Joey
Stepping
Rickard.
in, Joey Rickard. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Trumbo is off at first with 2 away.
Nope.
Ball 2 now. The 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-2. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The A's lead this one 3-2. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Leading off
He's
for
0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. And he chased it in the dirt. Sucre has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the stretch. Right there for strike one. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off 2-2 now. Line to the right side. Rickard is there, one away.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in, Ramon Laureano. A fly out and a single for him so far. Cobb comes set. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-1. Hard hit at third. There's Peterson. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again. DJ
Leading
Stewart.
off
He's
for
working
the
on a
Orioles,
1-for-2 game
the
so
left
far.
fielder, number 24.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he is in there.
That's the difference in today's games.
The
Pitchers
center
will throw
fielder,
any
number
pitch
35.
in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Now batting, Dwight Smith Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Liam Hendricks takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For Oakland, number 16, Liam Hendricks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been
Now
looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
That's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 1.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, number 1. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Strike called, 2-1. Stewart on third. Smith at second. Sucre on at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grossman has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jace Peterson.
So stepping in, Jace Peterson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded with only one out. Hit out toward second. Underhanded flip to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
They
Now
couldn't
batting,
turn the
second baseman,
inning double play.
Jonathan
They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's gone 2 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. And the run is in to score from third.
Now
it's
back,
a 4-3
the designated
game.
hitter, Mark Trumbo.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball just inside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Count even at 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Two men are on with two men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the A's 3. Back here on the show, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Jurickson Profar, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a drive out to left center field. Profar on his way to second, and this will get all the way to the wall now, and he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Paul Fry will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Standing in now, Josh Fegley, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Profar leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
Jeffrey Ramirez takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Well, I think this is a smart move, guys. He's pretty well known that he's less of a threat from the left side of the plate, so this could prove to be a good job of playing the matchups.
Marcus Semien will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Profar ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's saved. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Peterson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Chad Pinder, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
On the ground to third. Well, he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Get up the stretch here in Baltimore, and we are tied 4-4. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Trey
off
Mancini,
for the
no
Orioles,
hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Trey Mancini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Joey Rickard is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Your attention,
Soria
please.
enters to make
Now
an appearance on the mound as he inherits a
Number
runner at
48.
first with one out in the inning.
Soria.
Into the box, DJ Stewart, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Chapman has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The center fielder, number 35, Dwight Smith.
Stepping into the box,
Jr.
Dwight Smith Jr. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting, catcher, Jesus Sucre.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. J.B. Wendelken takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 57.
Standing in now, Jesus Sucre, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Laureano moving forward. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Orioles 6 and the Athletics 4. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. 8th inning now for Memorial Park. O's leading this one as you get a look at the line score there through the first 7 innings of play.
Davis.
Richard Blyer gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
Four-hole hitter Chris Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Taken but called a strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready once again, Matt Olson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. Rickard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 6-4. Now back to the top of the lineup.
Leading
stepping
off
in
for the
number
Orioles,
1. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jace Peterson.
Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grossman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's
just
out.
Off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swinging a soft liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They're up 6-4.
Your
Michael
attention,
Gibbons
please.
takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 60, Michael Gibbons.
Ready for another shot now.
Leading
Ramon
off for the
Laureano.
Athletics.
He'll try and lead
The center
things off
fielder.
here in inning number
Number
9.
22.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
The batter,
not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Jurickson Profar, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. The high fastball is in there. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up
Now
as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Josh Fegley, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Last strike now for Oakland. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Orioles are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Yefry Ramirez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Michael Givens records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, the Orioles smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-4. The Royals combined to allow only 4 hits as they sank the Mariners 8-0. The Milwaukee Brewers brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 6-4. They now have 5 straight wins. Josh Reddick was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, helping the Stros best the Yankees 7-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 8-0. The Chicago White Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Rays 3-2. The Indians had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-2. It was their 5th straight victory. The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-2. The Phils launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Nats 5-3. The Chicago Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the visiting Buccos 9-7. The Marlins combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-3. The Cardinals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 2-0. The Atlanta Braves completed a 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 3-0. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.